Hello everyone! Welcome back again! In today's video, we'll be going through the updated 2008 version of the 100 civics questions for the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll be covering these important questions and answers slowly and in random order to help you better prepare for your upcoming U.S. Citizenship Test. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? $435. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. Who does a U.S. senator represent? All people of the state. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. In what month do we vote for president? November. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What are 2 cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. Who was the first president? George Washington. Name your U.S. representative. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. Who vetoes bills? The President. Name one branch, or part, of the government. Congress. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. How many amendments does Constitution have? "27". Who is the governor of your state now? How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. What is the political party of the President now? Republican. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? freed the slaves. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. When was the Constitution written? (1787). We elect a president for how many years? 4. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What are 2 rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Independence Day. Name one of the 2 longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What are the 2 major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Name 1 American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians.